bounce on the beat. Hey, hey, hey.
Breathe out a tired heat. I taste pennies and old receipts, a public face in the window glass. Skidding past. Your name arrives in broken type on a screen with a dying light. I mouth it like a foreign prayer. It isn't there. The map is a bruise on the wall. Lines like veins, lines like a law. My ticket's a thin little lie. Stand by a bored-eyed God, and the tannoy clears his throat to swallow what it almost spoke. I'm between stations, hanging in the gap. I thought you had and tried to take back. City lights smear into halos on the rain. I wave at strangers wearing my same face. If this is progress, why does it feel like change? Kiss like they're on display under fluorescent judgment day. A kid in a hoodie counts his breath like it's currency, like it's left. I scroll through futures I never chose, thumbprint saints and adverts for clothes. You sent a dot, then nothing else, a small black hole, a private hell. I rehearse the apology in the tunnel's mouth in the machinery, but my tongue keeps slipping gears on all the years, on all the years. If you see me in the crowd, I'm the one turned inside out, trying to look ordinary, trying to look safe. Between stations where the signal turns to snow, where the next stop lies through its teeth nice and slow. I keep my hands where everyone can see, so nobody reads the static under me. I'm still here. There's a moment the carriage sways like it's choosing another way. The windows turn to darkened mirrors full of strangers, full of errors. I press my forehead to the cold and watch my breath turn into cold. If love's a platform, I miss the cue. I list you too. Awake inside, the kettle's hiss, the light too white to touch. Frost on the inside of my mouth, I taste last night's bad luck. Street lamps blinking, Morse code warning signs and sodium glare. I keep my hands in jacket seams like contraband is there. The mirror throws me back at me, a photocopied face. A little smear of borrowed joy, a smudge I can't erase. You ring like cutlery and sinks, you ring and ring and ring. And every word's a hairline crack that travels when you sing. Under the skin, tiny sirens pacing the ridge in single file. I smile like a shot front mannequin while the alarm bell learns my name. I'm wired up to strangers, whether lightning in a paper cup, the sane with dirty fingernails, praying for the volume up. If you press too hard, I splinter. If you whisper, I combust. These glass nerves, they glitter briefly, then turn to dust. Fluorescent halos overhead, the till is singing lullabies, the scanner reads my dread. You talk in careful little shapes like pottery still wet. I nod along, polite as poison, smiling through the threat. A bus sighs out its diesel hymn, the doors exhale and bite. I watch the city swallow us, chew us into light. There's a sermon in the pavement, written in old gum. It says the future's just a room where everyone goes numb. Hold the phone up to my heartbeat, hear the interference bloom. A swarm of tiny aeroplanes circling one small room. I keep a spark behind my teeth, like contraband, like proof. Say something clean and simple, and I'll make it through the roof. I'm wired up to strangers, whether thunder in a paper cup, a saint with dirty fingernails, begging for the signal up. If you look straight through my fracture, you can see the quiet rust. These glass nerves, they shine a second, then turn to dust. Rolling comes in thin blue slices laid across the kitchen tiles. I step around my shadow like it's broken glass in piles. Your name sits on my tongue again, a coin that tastes of blood. I flip it, watch it hover there, then vanish in the flood. The radio is all static like a sea inside a jar. I hold my breath to hear the truth, it sounds like falling spar. And when you finally touch my arm, it's gentle as a threat. I laugh too loud, then swallow it and call it no regret. keeps a spare copy of me in the glass in the kettle side. Streetlight stutters like a bad connection. Each blink edits out my light. I count the gaps between the frames like rosary beads made of static. A fox of a thought in the bin back dark, gnawing the cable, chewing the day I was there, I was near. Then the picture slips its teeth. If this is proof, it's thin as skin. A paper crown on a paper king. Hold still, your outline swims. The world reloads in the strobe of ordinary hours. I keep arriving late to myself. Call it flicker theory if you need a name. For the mercy of missing bits, for the way your face turns to weather, then clears, then storms again. Stay long enough to be real. Cells a cleaner apocalypse, 2 for 1 while stocks last. Neighbors practice smiling in mirrors like saints rehearsing photographs. I try to be useful, try to be light. A biro scratch on a blackout, but the second I speak I pixelate. Mouth full of moss, throat full of doubt. She said, love, you're flickering like a ball that learned to flinch. I can hear the relay click somewhere behind the ribs. A small machine deciding who gets to stay, who gets to live. If I kiss you in the doorway, will it buffer, will it stick? Or will we smear into the wallpaper a pair of fingerprints? In the strobe of ordinary hours, I keep arriving late to myself. Call it flicker theory if you need a name. For the mercy of missing bits, for the way the city holds its breath between the sirens and the rain. Stay long enough to be real. A tiny sun that never burns. If time is a corridor of lights and every light's to separate me, then somewhere we're steady holding hands, not skipping, not cut to black, not free. Just human, just here, with all the ugly edges intact. in the corner of my eye. Street lights toil like they're learning how to lie. I've got your postcode folded into origami guilt, and the cheek compass spinning out, overbuilt. The pavement sweats, the cameras blink and pass. I mouth your name into a stranger's packet air. The river's got a password, won't let me through, so I queue with the ghost like we always do. The lines are so clean, some stirred and some calm. A neat little future in the palm of my palm, but every rail points to a missing door, and the scale of the world keeps changing its score. I followed the maps I lied into the white of the screen, where the streets rearrange themselves perfectly unseen. Now I'm tracing your shadow with a borrowed key, and the city keeps swallowing the parts of me. If you hear my steps like them pass through, I'd length your wire, I'd blade through you. I bought new directions from a boy in a hood. He sold them in halves like everybody would. He said, take the underpass, count 7 red doors, and breathe in the petrol, and you'll find what you're for. My hands smell of coins and unwashed sleep. I keep receipts like prayers that I never keep. The billboards grin, your perfect teeth, that promise your home in exchange for my teeth. You were a pin stuck deep in the abyss mine, a tiny refusal to stay in line. And I was the idiot circling around, kissing the paper, worshiping ground. There's a tremor under every correct brew, a siren in the mass, a hole in the truth. I followed the map that light past the edge of the names, where the sea turns to static and forgets its own ways. Now the north isn't over, the south's a dare, and I'm hanging my heart from a roadside flare. If you see my face in a window's blurred, tell it to blink, tell it to retire. At dawn the whole town looks briefly tight, like someone rewound it, made it right in their mind. But the buses run empty, the driver's asleep, and the announcements pronounce my name too deep. I find your street, it isn't there, just a patch of sunlight throat till the black goes numb. And if you're still breathing in some evergreen, send me a signal the paper forbids. My shape by the heat of the wires, blue light baptizes the dust on the blinds. I scroll through the wreckage with surgeon hands, clean little cuts, clean little lives. A message arrives like a bird in a lift shaft, beating its head on the glass. I mouth out the valves, they fall through the floor, and the kettle clicks off like a laugh. Fingertips ghost in the seam of the world, a thin little border of plastic and pearl. If I swipe hard enough, will I reach you at all, or just wake up the wall? When the screen goes dark, the city exhales, neon bruises fade off the rails. I see my own face in the window pane, a stranger practicing your name. Hold me where the signal can claw, in the quiet after the roar. Like coins on the tongue, copper and numb. Down at the off license, the lads in the queue trade rumors like sweets they already chewed. A siren folds into the drizzle outside, and I carry it home in my eyes. There's a little red dot like a wound that won't close, watching me watch as the night decomposes. I rehearse my apologies under my breath, like prayers to a light that forgets. Say something human, say something plain, kick down the door of the frame. If you're there in the circuitry, blink once for yes, twice in a race. When the screen goes dark, the ghost step back, loose change quieted in the crack. I feel the floorboards remember my weight. No more updates, no more bait. Let the silence do what it does, make a home out of us. Morning leaks in, thin as a paper cup. I rinse my hands in the sink, watch them blur, the feed starts up again, bright and polite, a showroom of hurt. But somewhere under the adverts and rain, there's a silence with teeth, It waits for the moment the power line sleeps, and it pulls me to sleep. Eyes over black. Cold light, warm wires wrapped around my wrists. A small electric mercy in the bruise of this. I press my ear to the hum, let it carry me past the glassy street, past the staring machinery. Love is a signal, it's breaking up again. I catch the static syllables and call them friends. Morning queue at the corner shop, fluorescent confession. People scanning their faces like barcodes for possession. A kid kicks gritted pigeons, they lift like torn paper. I feel the day crowd in, a slow administrative rapture. Your name on my screen, then it melts into pixels. A ghost in the network, a polite little riddle. Are you safe? Are you soft? Are you somewhere with curtains? Or just another light left on for someone uncertain? I try to be good in a practical way, folded my panic in neat little squares, but it grows teeth in the drawer and it bites when I stare. So I follow the current through the copper and prayer. The city exhales and the windows all flare. Cold light, warm wires under skin, under stone. A tiny borrowed sun in a room of chrome. I hold out my hands to the buzzing rail, let it write my future in a trembling scale. If love is a signal, it's breaking up again. I tune my heart to the gaps and the sudden rain. quiet, like it's learned shame. I watch my reflection lag behind my face. In the sharp front glass, I'm a poorly rendered actor, trying to remember the line that makes it matter. The kettle cools, the socket sighs, the hallway dims. I lie down in the charge where the silence begins. And if you come back as a flicker in the fuse, I'll blink twice, I'll let the whole house choose. Streetlight fizz on my eyelids, I queue up at the off-license of the mind, where the till rolls back its tongue and the coins are tiny moons. My hands shake out receipts for lives I never lived. A council flood of angels with nicotine wings. They told me, keep it clean, keep it straight. So I polished up the void till it shone. Now the mirror's full of insects, spelling out your name in static, and I read it anyway. I found the spare parts of heaven in a carrier bag damp at the seams. Halo screws and postcard sunsets, all secondhand, all nearly. If I hold them to the light, they bruise into colors I can't keep. I can't keep. Like a prayer wheel, spinning out the same old sins. A man in a high-vis jacket swears he saw a hole in the sky. Said, mate, it's just the weather, but his eyes were full of fireworks. I watched the pigeons practicing their little deaths in slow motion. If this is mercy, it's poorly lit, a vending machine that eats your hands. I press my face to the cold glass, and there you are behind the sugar, moving your mouth like film subtitles. I miss the meaning, packs the glade. I found the spare parts of heaven scattered under seats and in the cracks. A choir of and bruised aluminum, a kettle screams, a neighbor coughs. I line up all the little fragments on the windowsill like teeth. There's your laugh in a cracked MP3. There's my faith in a dead remote. We were holy for a minute, then the minute went moldy. And still I keep the pieces. Council flats blink Morse code through the rain. I taste pennies on my tongue, copper prayer. Your voicemail loops, a tiny ghost in the frame. I walk the ring road, shoes full of static, neon bruises on the river's black skin. Somebody's telly glows behind the curtains, a blue mouth whispering me back in. Power lines hum like a choir with no faces. My hands shake loose change into the night. Every window is an eye with a story. Every story is a match with no light. Sing me a blackout lullaby, soft as a knife, tuck in the city, pull the plug on the sky. If the angels are traffic wardens, let them pass me by. I'll sleep in the dead air where the bright things lie. Point spit, it's a receipt of my failure, a barcode halo, a spit shine scent. You said the future was a room with no handles, so I learned to breathe through the panic within. A fox runs clean through the bins and the sirens. Its eyes are coins in the sodium glow. Bag, mate, so the damn can't get in, so it won't show. There's a silence under the sirens. There's a prayer under the noise. If I follow the hum and the wiring, will I find your real voice? I'm a screen with a cracked reflection. I'm a map that forgets the north. Hold my head under the street lamp, watch the color drain out slow. Sing me a blackout lullaby, hush the machines, let the billboards drown in their own saline. If love is a fault line, I'll sleep in between, where the sparks turn to snow and the night turns clean. Like a solicitor's letter, thin gray light through the blinds, too polite. I count the bruises on yesterday's headlines and fold them into a paper kite. You in my head like a siren test, me in your world like a smudge on glass. We learned to kiss with the lights off early, so the shame could slip right past. It's funny, isn't it, how the dark can feel like home. How a city can hold you gently while it turns you into stone. Sweat under sodium lamps, frost in the gutters, ash in the vents. I walk through shutters half pulled down, like eyelids twitching in a bad dream town. Sirens stitch the distance shut, a fox of light runs under buses' cuts. My reflection in a bank machine screen looks borrowed, pale and evergreen. Hands in pockets, coins like teeth rattle out the rhythm underneath. The skyline coughs, then holds its breath. The river carries someone else's regret. If you listen hard enough, the concrete sings in broken tongues. We were promised warmth in neat little lines, but the heat comes sideways through the blinds. I taste the metal of the evening news and watch the windows bloom with bruise. Cold cities burning in the mirror of your eyes, a lighthouse made of petrol and lies. Hold me like a match you're scared to strike, then let the dark decide what's right. They sell us calm in aerosol cans, spray it on the fear on your hands. CCTV halo, saints with wires, blessing the queues and the funeral fires. A kid in a hoodie counts down trains like prayers that never learn our names. My phone keeps vibrating Morse, a private apocalypse and short remorse. You said meet me where the buses sleep, where the glass gets thin, where the shadows keep their little pets, their little debts. We were promised maps that wouldn't lie, but every street light learns to cry. I feel the future in the radiator's hiss, a warm, sick animal I can't dismiss. Cold cities burning under skin and street, a hymn of engines grinding teeth. Hold me like you mean the word, then cut it loose, let it be heard. Morning comes in plastic sheets, stuck to the door, stuck to our cheeks. The skyline's just a serrated grin, chewing the light, letting nothing in. I write your name in the condensation, it slides away, a small evacuation. And in the quiet after flames, we learn new shapes for all our shame. The ceiling hums and hospital wires, streetlights lead through the blinds, thin as wire. I watch my hands become someone else's hands, counting the clicks in the radiator. A neighbor's laugh arrives late, like a text my name drifts past in the corridor of my head. Half a second behind my face, I'm living in the buffer made, where the picture tears but keeps on playing. Something moves at the edge of it, a small catastrophe practicing. I feel it tugging on my sleeve, like a child with a match, like a thought with teeth. Keep it in the corner, keep it dim, before it learns the room. In the peripheral vision dreams, I'm a passenger in my own skin. The world keeps blooming without me. Flowers made of CCTV and sin. Say you saw me waving, say I looked alive. I'm lit by a screen's blue mercy, trying to arrive. For daylight at the corner shop, buy a paper cup, buy a little calm. The headlines grin with their perfect teeth, while my shadow lags behind my feet. A siren stitches up the air, somebody's prayers spill on the stairs. I catch your face in a window smear, and it turns away as I get near. That's how it works round here. If I stand very still, the room remembers me. If I blink too hard, I'm edited out clean. I've got a pocket full of sparks and a map with missing streets. you're a lighthouse in a shopping aisle. I reach and hit the glass instead. Leave fingerprints in perfect files. Say you heard me laughing. Say it wasn't thin. I'm learning how to be a person, from the edges drifting in. Puts its mask back on at 5. Neon bruises under every eye. I walk with the crowds like a borrowed coat, full of other people's heat and smoke. A thought runs past, feral and fast. It leaves its tail in my blind spot. I turn too late, I turn too slow, and swallow the after image whole. You were there, you were almost there. A smudge of gold in the side glare. Like a faulty lung, puddles hold the face I borrowed off someone. Elastic baseline pulling at my ankles. I step wrong, the whole town tilts. You said meet me by the boarded up off license, where the posters peel like sunburned saints. Rain writes in shorthand on the windows. Every letter looks like me in a hurry. Count the gaps between the thunder flats. That's where they hide. There's a queue of ghosts at the cash machine, each one tapping in a birthday, tapping in a sin. A kid in a hood sells knockoff futures, 2 for a $5, mate, take your pick. My hands smell of coins and wet concrete. I keep rubbing like it'll turn to skin. Above us the clouds rehearse a blackout curtain call. The city holds its breath. Flash of teeth in a rear view, a laugh that hit the windscreen hard. Now every siren sounds like your first name, spun backwards, chewed up, spat into the yard. I swallow the headline, choke on the ink. I'm fine, I'm fine. with a nervous foot, and I keep time with a nervous thought. I'm learning how to breathe through plastic bags of weather. All this bright water trying to erase the edges. Hold your hands out, catch the sparks before they vanish. We're both misprints trembling in the rain. Comes and like a debt collector knocks, polite then boots the door. My mirror's full of secondhand expressions. I practice looking like a person you can trust. Somewhere a train drags its chain of lights through fields that never learned my name. I stand under the dripping gutter, counting blessings like loose change. And when you finally speak, it's static, a weather report for the end of us. Still I tilt my face to the downpour. Let it hit, let it sting, let it gloss.
Woke up with grit in my teeth again. The kettle screams like a small siren. Screens glow blue like bruises blooming. Facts in a stack all gently moving. I swipe my name through a smear of light. The floorboards argue with gravity tonight. Promise tape to the fridge door curls. The tape lets go, the whole thing unfurls. We measured it twice, then it slipped in the rain. A neat little line that won't hold its shape. You can quote me, love, I'll be wrong by the time you hit send. This is an unstable ground truce, a courtroom built on thawing ice. I keep my hands clean in dirty water. I keep my mouth shut, pay the price. Say it slow, so it sounds like mercy. Say it fast, and it turns to night. From a stranger's room, the carpet pattern tries to consume you. You say it's solid, it's verified, but your pupils people shake like satellite. I watch the news, read a blinking time, with the adverse selling peace of mind. In the corner, my shadow rehearses a smaller life with smaller curses. The map is chewing up eternity, spitting out saints, receipts, and sorry. I put my ear to the concrete, it tells me secrets it can't repeat. So I write it down in disappearing ink, hold it to the fire, watch it think. This is an unstable ground truth, a bright white lie with perfect teeth. I build a home from shifting numbers and sleep with one eye underneath. If you need a witness, I'll flicker like a street light learning to breathe. The city looks rinsed, like someone prayed and missed the rinse. I walk past mirrors in shop front glass, each one edits my face too fast. You want a verdict, neat and kind, a straightened spine, a settled mind, but the ground keeps riding over us, and every footprint turns to rust. Ooh.
Streetlight fizz on my eyelids, sodium prayer. Keys in my pocket, bite through the cotton there. I count the gaps between the adverse and the air. A tiny panic in a perfect little square. I queue up ghosts in a terminal chair. My mouth moves late like a badly dubbed affair. The lift keeps thinking about falling. Numbers blink, then swallow the wall. A calm machine with a hairline fracture. It learns my face, and it learns it wrong. I'm holding still while the room rewrites the rules. A paper crown of receipts and broken tools. The future hums in a cheap fluorescent tube, and I float in place, difficult to move. A saint in a shopping queue. tears arrive like a bruise on the screen. Polite little knives, immaculate and clean. I fold the light into a smaller kind of blue and watch it leak out from the corners of the room. There's a tremor in the kettle, soft and thin, like someone whispering my name through the tin. I walked through glass that wasn't there. I smiled for cameras made of prayer. The city wears my fingerprints, then rinses them off in public. Sing. A siren rehearses over and over, a red thread pulling at my shoulder. I'm holding still, pinned to a moment, like a note, a postcode stitched inside my throat. The ceiling turns, the floor pretends it won't, and every thought becomes a boat that never leaves the moat. Some nights I swear the walls are listening in, their quiet little grins, their laminated skin. I make a map from all the places I refused, and trace the exits I keep tightening like screws. The clocks do tricks, their hands all smeared, a perfect stillness engineered. Neon from the bypass bleeds into the blinds, alright. I count the passing lorries like rosary beads at night. Kettle clicks, the flat exhales, the ceiling's thin as skin. Your name sits in my throat like a pill that won't go in. I practice being normal in the mirror's glare. A little smile, a little lie, a little static in the hair. And the street lamp does its halo saint of sodium light, while I catalog the quiet till it feels too bright. There's a pause between the words where the truth gets in. A tiny gap, a trapdoor under my grin. You can hear the room thinking, you can hear my pulse blinking. I'm watching the silence like it's a screen in the dark, waiting for a message in the hiss and in the spark. If you're out there, send a glitch, send a shiver through the wires. I'll read it in the empty where the world forgets its quiet. Hold me in the afternoon. to tone the bruise of what we said. Let the quiet do its damage, soft and radiant. Neighbor's telly flickers blue like confession booth. A bloke on late night shopping sells a miracle for tooth. I scroll through old receipts, proof of days I can't rerun. Your voicemail is a ghost train, always leaving, never done. Outside the rain rehearses on the bins and on the cars. Each droplet is a question, each puddle keeps the scars. And I'm sat here like a spare part in a drawer that won't shut, with my hands full of apologies and lint and rust. Say it straight, love, say it mean. Cut the ribbon, break the sheen. I've been living off reflections in a cracked up sharp front pane. If I ring, it rings forever. If I stop, the room remembers. Every second has your outline pressed into its frame. I'm watching the silence, counting halos round the hum. All the little sinking signals where the tender things come from. If you're gone, leave footprints in the dust behind the sound. I'll follow what's unsaid until my knees hit the ground. Let the quiet be the witness, let it sting and let it heal. In the space between the heartbeats, make it real. Morning creeps in sideways, thin milk over tea. The city starts pretending it was never cruel to me. I watch the dust go dancing in a beam above the floor, like tiny satellites that can't decide what they're for. I put my ear to the radiator, hear the pipes complain. A whole estate of bodies carrying heat like hidden pain. And somewhere in that hush, there's a door I nearly see, not locked, not open, just waiting quietly. Kettle clicks like a tripwire love. Morning news in a dead-eyed loop. Keys bite holes into my palms. Same hallway, same bruised blue light. I rehearse my face in the mirror glass, make it pass for human. Neighbor's telly leaks through the wall. A laugh track stitched to a siren, and here it comes on schedule. like the train you feel before you see a polite little earthquake under my feet. I smile, I nod, I bleed quietly. This is the familiar panic song inside my ribs. A finger on the reset, a hand on the throat. I walk it off in circles round the kitchen sink, counting the tiles like rosary beads of smoke. Say something kind, say something sharp. Either way it lands like coins in a tin. On the bus I watch my reflection split in the window's double exposure. Everyone holds their small bright rectangles like prayer books with cracked spines. A lad in a suit chews yesterday's rage. A mom hums war songs to her kid. I taste metal, I taste rain. My tongue becomes a faulty wire. If you touch my shoulder, I'll turn into static. If you say my name, it ricochets round the room. I'm a bad signal in a clean white corridor. Look at me, perfectly functioning. Is the familiar panic song wearing my clothes? It knows every shortcut, every soft spot. It sits in the passenger seat, giving directions through streets that keep rearranging in the dark. I wave at strangers like I'm fine, I'm fine. My teeth hold the night back, just barely. Later the calm arrives with dirty hands, sets the table, pours a glass of air. I read my own messages like threats from a person I used to be. The ceiling fan keeps time for the ghost. A slow applause above my bed.